Cleopatra. What's the biggest thing history got wrong about you?
That I was trying to become famous. I was actually trying to survive.
Do you think people sometimes focus on what is easiest to see, rather than what takes years to build?
Always. People could see my appearance in a moment, but they could not see the years spent studying languages, diplomacy, economics, philosophy. One takes seconds to notice. The other takes years to understand.
That's got to be frustrating.
A little. I spent years becoming a polymath, and somehow I'm remembered mostly for eyeliner.
So how do you stop other people's assumptions from becoming your identity?
I found that if enough people repeat a story about you, eventually that story becomes more famous than you are. And in my experience, once that happens, people stop looking for the truth.
You know, in our world today, people spend so much time managing their image online. What would you say to someone who feels trapped by the version of themselves they've created for others?
I would ask them one question.
What's that?
Are you trying to be known, or are you trying to be liked? Because those are two very different pursuits. I think the first requires honesty. The second often requires performance.
That's interesting. I imagine performance doesn't just affect reputation. It affects relationships too. So, how exactly do you know whether someone loves you for who you are or for what you represent?
You never know completely, but I've found that power has a way of revealing people. Some are drawn to your humanity. Others are drawn to your usefulness.
That's a tough pill to swallow. Did leadership ever make that worse?
Immediately, they see confidence. They rarely see fear. They see decisions. They rarely see doubt.
What is something people admire about your success that they don't realize came with a sacrifice?
Peace.
Peace?
The ability to stop calculating, to stop preparing, to stop carrying responsibility. What I learned is that success gives you influence, but influence is often heavier than people imagine.
So at some point, did that weight of influence become heavier than the reward?
I think power is rarely dangerous at the beginning. It begins as necessity. Once you achieve it, then the responsibility hits. Then quietly becomes your identity, because responsibility guides your thoughts, actions, and ultimately your life.
Do you think much about legacy?
I don't think you can control what survives. I think people tend to remember the parts of your life that interest them. They rarely remember the parts that mattered most to you.
What do you then think matters more? Being remembered accurately or being remembered at all?
Accurately, but very few people are granted that privilege.
Listening to you, it sounds like almost every lesson came with a cost, which makes me wonder, what lesson cost you the most to learn?
I think the most expensive lesson I ever learned was that being admired and being understood are not the same thing. And many people spend their entire lives chasing admiration, when what they really wanted was understanding.
And if someone watching this feels misunderstood, what would you say to them?
Do not spend your life trying to control every opinion. Spend it becoming the person those opinions can no longer define. I think history misunderstands all of us eventually. The important thing is that you don't misunderstand yourself.